Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cycle with Max. Here today, I'm going to talk to you more in my ongoing series about how to improve your Zwifting experience with indoor cycling. Today, we're going to talk about sensors and some simple sensors that can help make your experience more immersive and get you more involved in the game and having more fun. So, the most basic sensor is going to be a heart rate monitor strap. Most cyclists already have this. What you are going to have to be aware of is understanding how your heart rate monitor strap transmits. And so that is whether it's one of the two bands, Bluetooth or ANT Plus, is going to be the two ways that your sensors will communicate with your game. Now, not all sensors transmit on both of those bands. The latest, greatest heart rate monitor straps from Wahoo, called the Ticker, and from Garmin are both dual band. If you have an older Garmin heart rate monitor strap, for instance, it only transmits in ANT Plus. Now that's not a problem. You don't have to go out and buy another heart rate monitor strap. So for instance, if you're receiving your game in Bluetooth, but your heart rate monitor strap is ANT Plus, you can just buy the little $10 ANT Plus dongle, stick it in the USB port of your computer, and then you're going to receive on both bands. On your game, if you look up here in the upper left-hand corner of the pairing screen, the pairing screen you can get to in several ways through the game. If you're in the game, you can just touch the letter A and it'll pull up this menu. But if you see a little radiation sign up here going away from this Bluetooth logo, that means my game is looking for Bluetooth signals. See, the ANT Plus logo is grayed out and has a little exclamation point. It's not active on this game because I don't have an ANT Plus receiver. If you look over at Tammy's rig, you'll see it has both ANT Plus and Bluetooth looking that are radiating out, trying to find sensors. That's because she has a little tiny ANT Plus dongle on hers. So to pair your heart rate monitor strap or any sensor, you're just going to highlight the search button on that sensor, click it. It's going to take a look. Here's found my Garmin dual heart rate monitor strap, and you'll click OK. Sorry, this is a little hard to work from here. And it'll connect, start reading your heart rate, and that's all there is to that. Early on in the game, we discussed the bare minimum way to get into play in the game is with just a bicycle and a wheel speed sensor. That sensor is going to be mounted on your hub. Again, that could be Bluetooth or ANT Plus. Just make sure it connects. You'll click on speed sensor, connect to speed sensor. To play the game, you'll either be using a speed sensor or a power meter. Power meter is preferred, but again, this gets you in the game for 30 bucks. This costs hundreds of dollars, some sort of power sensor, up to tons of money for a smart trainer. We'll discuss that on another day. So we're in the game, and so now we've connected heart rate. Heart rate's important for you to learn so you can understand how your body works, how you're close to your maximum heart rate, what's a steady heart rate that you can support all day long and go for the longest rides and get, so understanding heart rate's very important for cyclists. Next is a cadence sensor. Cadence is telling you how many times you are rotating the cranks per minute, RPMs. So just like your engine turns certain RPMs, you're the engine on the bike, and we're going to measure that with a cadence sensor. Now, cadence is important for cyclists to know to help you improve your cycling craft. If you don't have one and don't know what it's for or what it's about, there are known ranges that you can spin your legs and spin the cranks of your bike that humans will perform optimally on a bicycle with. Now, there is a range because each human is different and you might have a preferred style that you like to ride with. But there is a range, and if you're not riding inside that range, then you need to change your craft, and to improve that, the only way to do it is through cadence. Now, even experts and professional cyclists that have been riding for years and years and years ride with a cadence sensor because, it's easy to sometimes get lazy and be pedaling too slowly, which they call mashing, or you might be just spinning away too fast and not paying attention. So cadence sensor is important, and it helps you immerse in the game more and become more interactive, more to watch, more to do, more to keep your mind occupied while you're exercising. Your personal data is going to appear up here in the upper left-hand corner. So RPM is your cadence. They even show a picture of your little cranks. BPM, heart rate, picture of a heart, beats per minute. and that's all that is. There's mine going right now. And if you get to the part where you have a power meter, well, we'll discuss power meters next. That's going to be displayed up there. So there's some inexpensive ways to help improve your immersive experience with the game. One tip from the pros for your heart rate monitor strap. It's winter, it's cool, it's dry, and you're home. Your heart rate monitor strap is likely to connect poorly to your dry skin. So in the same way you go to the hospital or the doctor, they will use electrode gel to get good connectivity. You can do the same. You buy this tube of stuff on Amazon for $4 and it lasts you a lifetime practically. This is called Spectra 360 electrode gel. The way I like to use it, get your heart rate monitor on and in whatever position you want it to be. And then I just flip up the sensor pad, lay a small bead of the goo there, and put it back in place. That works better, and do it on both sides, obviously, where the two sensors are. That works better than trying to put the goo on your tabletop and then trying to fit your strap, because you'll just smear it around everywhere. So get your heart rate monitor on first, and then put your goo on. Then you'll never drop your heart rate signal while you're riding. So that's my tip of the day for adding some inexpensive sensors. About $40 for a single sensor. You can buy pairs, for $75 or whatever. And a good heart rate monitor strap, a high quality one, will cost you about $75 as well. So that helps you get to the next level in the game. All right, I'm Max. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends who are interested in Zwifting, and I'll keep more great content coming.